So then they asked, well, what determines this C factor? What contributes to it? And there are a number of things that people might expect to predict group performance that turn out not to be correlated with the C factor at all. So what does correlate turns out to be three things. So the first is the average social sensitivity of the group members. So this is a fancy way of saying that group members are skilled at intuiting how others feel based on tone of voice, expressions, or other facial expressions or other nonverbal cues. And people on the more successful teams scored above average on the test that they used, which is called the reading the mind in the eyes test. The second factor is we might call conversational turn taking.
So that, yeah, that turn taking piece is fairly well baked into, you know, how we do sociocracy in multiple ways. The social sensitivity, we're going to look at a minute in other ways to build that, but it is baked into the SCM as well in a number of ways that I'm just going to point out briefly. One of those is that we don't just take turns speaking in rounds when we're doing our meeting processes. We take turns listening, because ideally those of us who aren't speaking are listening, and we're listening attentively because we really want to hear what our colleagues are putting out there for the collective intelligence.